Time now to get over to the kitchen and check in for the first time with ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher, who's just back from a quick trip out of town. Judi, great to have you back.
Well, it's good to be back in time to give everybody a cooking lesson before even more rain comes. This is one of those dishes that you can make ahead of time. We're making a Cobb salad, making a grilled salmon Cobb salad with a creamy avocado lime dressing. It's really easy, and the best part is, if we were to lose power, this is something that you have all the components ready to go. You open the fridge for a moment, you can just take it out of a plastic container. It's also going to be great for Labor Day weekend. Hopefully we'll see more sun as we get towards the weekend. And this is just a really fun way and a healthy way to work with some good food. So lots of avocados and fresh lime juice. And we're going to whip up a really simple dressing that I think you're going to want to use often. You don't make it too far ahead because you want to make sure the avocados stay fresh, and they do turn that brown color. The lime juice, the acid from the lime, is going to help keep it the brighter color. So stay with me. I'll be adding more avocados and cilantro and so many yummy things. We'll start to sear off the salmon in just a few minutes. Okay, let's get started with the salmon for the salad. So typical for me, I like to leave it in olive oil for about 20 minutes. I have both sides covered with a little olive oil. That's going to hold in the cholesterol seals it, hold in those juices. I have just a teeny bit of a Moroccan mix. I don't want to get it too strong a flavor because we have that avocado dressing coming, and I have salt and peppered the salmon as well. So now we're just gonna, again, dip a little more. I'm keeping the skin on because the skin actually seals in more juices. It will peel right off, so we're gonna be just fine. This is gonna cook up about 3 to 4 minutes per side, depending on the thickness. You can see the two pieces in the middle are a little bit thicker, so that's what we're going to be watching. The ones on the edge may come out just a little bit sooner, but that'll be a good start to get some good flavor going on in that pan. Now over in this pan, I just have a small packet of diced pancetta. Cobb salads, you can use turkey bacon, you can use regular bacon, but it's all right here, which makes it easy. Then I'm going to take just a teeny bit of that pancetta grease and pour that on the salmon, marrying that flavor. Really great. Let's get back over to those avocados. So I just split them in half. Make sure you're using ripe avocados. This dressing is just so good and creamy. I'm going to use some low-fat Greek yogurt. You don't want it completely fat-free because you want some depth to the body with this thickness. And then I'm going to do some fresh lime juice. I'm going to use about 1½ cloves of garlic. And I just quartered those or cut them in thirds. You just want to make sure that it all gets ground up, and that's really important. So we don't want somebody to get a big piece of garlic in there. Okay, so that's good. We're going to add a little olive oil, and then we're going to add cilantro. Now, the thing with cilantro is you use the stems too because they have a lot of flavor in there, okay? So I've made this before. Normally, if you're making it for the first time, you can weigh it out, but that looks like about the right amount. Pinch of sugar. If you want to add again, for just a slight bite, you can add a little white balsamic vinegar. We're going to blend this up off air so I don't make too much noise, okay? I'm going to salt and pepper this as well. And then once I blend it, I'll taste it to see how it's going. When we come back, I'll compose the salad and we'll be ready for a really good lunch. It is. It's a salmon Cobb salad, and I have a beautiful avocado cilantro dressing that's going to go with it. So the thing I don't like about Cobb salads is after you eat all the goodness from the top, all that seems to be left over are the greens, and you're going to eat all the really higher calorie items and not getting all those great greens. So I've done it in layers. So I have a mini Cobb underneath, sans the salmon. Now I'm going to do another layer of baby organic spinach and some arugula. I like to have the difference, the peppery bite of it, but I think that spinach goes so well with salmon. So now you can use green beans, you can use snow peas. I'm going to use the snow peas. You could use poached asparagus. And I'm just going to make layers, and I have those beautiful grape tomatoes that I love, boasting with flavors. So let's do some of that right over there. Scallions are great if you want to do a row of that. Here's that pancetta, that bacon, Italian-style bacon. And now, let me just fix that. Now we're gonna go in for our chopped egg. Now, if you want to go really decadent, you can make these into deviled eggs and then just cut them up and use pieces of deviled eggs. But I'm going to basically put those eggs around like that. So we have some nice bright colors that we're working with, right? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that salmon and we'll lay it over that way. And then we're going to get to our delicious dressing. And this is the avocado, the lime, cilantro. And I'm going to put a little dab over that salmon, and then I'm going to just put it, it's pretty thick, which is the consistency that you want because you can just get dabs of it. So we're going to put it around like that and do different dabs and a little more pancetta that's going to go right with that spinach. And look at that. Now to go with this, since Labor Day weekend is coming, I found it's called Old Florida sweet potato tortilla chips. So I'm going to serve those, and I have some watermelon, and I am ready for Labor Day weekend. Stay with me. We'll be ready for a taste in just a few minutes.
Cobb salads, great idea for a rainy day, Judy.
Hey, there you go, and you have it all weekend long. You know, John, I also have recommendations. You can use soba noodles in that, which is going to make it even heartier, a nice, healthy buckwheat noodle. But it's a complete meal and lots of great of the positive fats like avocados and salmon and things like that. And just, you can put that all in a plastic container and go out and celebrate Labor Day with your friends.
And like you say, too, if you cook it up in advance, might be good in case there is a power outage
Just
tomorrow,
saying,
right?
we'll be a little bit safe.
Yeah, big thunderstorms rumbling through the area right now. The recipe for this on our website, mysuncoast.com. Go on there, check it out, and get all the details for this beautiful Cobb salad. Judy, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Scott?